the Rolling Stones, Beast of Burden, because we don't want burdens. That's why Madonna's here to fix all our burdens.
Yeah, and we want to sort out our beasties.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's a lot of beasties.
There are a lot of beasties. Yeah. There certainly is. There certainly is.
So what skin conditions have you been treating?
Well, yeah, so pimples is a fairly major one. Like I said, hormonal women for acne, and teenage boys, much more than teenage girls. Eczema. Kids and eczema and asthma, you know, that whole combination, it's very much linked. And once again, because of the T helper 2 excess problems, it's why they're linked. So the last few years, getting a lot more people coming in with psoriatic arthritis. So obviously that's an autoimmune disease where, you know, the joints are affected. So it's basically something where people end up in a lot of pain and they do get a lot of redness, a lot of, you know, so it's very much an inflammatory condition that's causing all sorts of problems. Yeah, dermatitis, of course, as well. And usually people come in with a diagnosis, and I always ask them exactly what you say. Is it Dr. Google? Did they do a skin swab, or did they just guess? Because sometimes you cannot tell the difference between eczema and dermatitis and psoriasis. Mm-hmm. And because particularly psoriasis is a different immune problem than eczema and dermatitis, you've got to get the diagnosis right from my perspective, because they're totally different ways of treating it.
Yeah, your management would be vastly different between the two. Yeah.
Whereas I think both sides, from the dermatologist perspective, it's steroids. So, you know, they can do the same thing because it's really about reducing inflammation. Whereas from my perspective, I'm going, okay, what's going on with your gut? What's your history of use of antibiotics? What's your history of taking painkillers? What, you know, so we really go through that whole history. Yeah. So yeah, lots and lots of skin problems. Been doing it for over 20 years.
All right, well,
it's one of those things.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people, like I said, well, people do suffer from it and don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
They just live with it.
And people are embarrassed, the poor darling. Some people never want to leave the house, you know, because they've got inflamed skin. Time to own your, you know, get your mojo back.
So where can they go to see you if they want to get some assistance?
So we're in 94 Edith Street in Wynnum, between Vinnie's and Post Office. That thing.
All right. Well, you heard it. Madonna from New Leaf Natural Therapies. You head down to Wingham. Oh, I'm not following you now.
We both need a coffee.
We need to go and have coffee. If you want to go and do anything regarding your skin conditions, she is more than willing to help. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks,
We'll see
Sandie.
you next Friday. Thank you all for tuning into my 3 hours that I totally owned. I had an absolute ball. Thank you for being a part of it. Rusty's up next with, well, just after the news. Have a great Friday afternoon and a great weekend.